Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Anything Blows. My name's ENI-THING and today I'm proud to be back down at the Popular Gym and Popular Boys and Girls ABC. I'm proud to be joined by Zoe Hunt-Smith, the most notable girl here. And Zoe, how have you been?
I've been really good, thank you. I've been well myself, just coming back from a little back injury. But overall, just nice to be back in, ticking over nicely.
So the last time I saw you would have been your fight last March, and then let's talk about that then, because now you've had.
It's alright. You're a div. You're an actual div. Don't cut that part out. Let everyone see you shriveled up bum.
Yeah, that's Dean Gardner for you, and like you said, he's enjoying taking his shirt off because he's now down at super light. So talk about that. Now you're not in a moment, and adrenaline's going to talk about your last contest and how happy were you against Bet Connolly.
March, that was a really good win for me against Bet Connolly, tough opponent in that. Like I said, on the night I performed really well. I think I've really come along in the last year or so. Just dedicating my skill, my craft. But no, I was really happy with the performance, really happy with the win. Obviously it was just due to fight last week, but had to pull out of that due to pulling my back during sprints, which is annoying really because we had a really great camp. Sparring was good, but overall I've been ticking over really well. Sparring. I've always been sparring with Sky Nicholson. Sarah obviously has helped me out massively. Is it Eilish Tierney?
Yeah,
Eilish come down the other week. Did 8 rounds of her. So no, I've been having some good sparring. Been doing well.
And since the March fight, you haven't had a fight since, right?
No, I haven't had a fight since. We had a couple of phone calls. Said yes to all the phone calls that come. They got turned down. It is what it is. Like I say, I'm always ready to fight anyone, anytime. Not one really to turn down a fight. I think there's some brilliant fights to be made domestically on the women's scene. It's just a case of making the fights happen.
100%. And I want to mention that there, for the fans that may have seen it, they saw the post, and I've asked her as well, and they got taken down in a few hours. You were scheduled to fight Lily Winch on a top tier show back in June. Fight got announced, joint post, everyone posted. Within a few hours it got taken down. What happened there? And it was meant to be her debut for that fight.
Listen, got a phone call, asked for the fight, said yes. Poster got put out, and within a couple of hours the post got taken down. No disrespect to Lily herself as a fighter, everyone gets in there, but her team obviously just didn't think it was the right fight for her debut, and fair enough to that. Like I said, I'm always, if the phone rings, I'm ready to fight. But this is the problem that you're going to have on the women's scene at the moment. Domestically, like I said, there's really good fights to be made. It's just whether the teams can come to some agreement and get the fights made.
And could you remake that fight, or do you want to bypass it?
If they want to remake the fight later on down the line, they can remake the fight later on down the line. Listen, if they want to make it, let her get a few more fights, and then I don't know, toss in maybe silver Commonwealth or British or even a southern area for it. I'd take that fight.
Love that. And like you said, the women's scene, and it's been talked about for a long time, the pool is really small and there's so many great domestic fights to be made. So let's talk about that there. You briefly picked up on it, but how gutted are you that? Because I asked Alec, and I said in the corner, I saw him and he loves making his jokes. I said, who's in Zoe's corner tonight? He said, fight's off. I was like, how comes the fight's off? So how gutted are you that you didn't get to perform?
You know what, I'm gutted, that I didn't get to fight, but that's not me done for the year. I'll get out, I'll get married in a couple of weeks, literally 21 days I get married, and then I'll probably fight after I get married, so yeah, I'm not fighting for the rest of the year. Things happen, and it's just, everything happens for a reason, as I like to say. And it's boxing for you, really. You just got to roll with the punches, as they say.
And talk about that there. Talk about your wedding. So not only did you have a great proposal, but talk about it. Break it down.
We had a great proposal. I proposed last year in Venice. That was a great proposal, and I've managed to lock in the date and get married all within a year. So I'll get married in literally just over 2.5 weeks. Going to be a big wedding. Going to have all the boys and girls there from the gym. So yeah, listen, very proud moment for me. You know, so, yeah, like I said, like my first title, as I like to say, as I like to call it, first title of many. So no, I'm really happy about it. Looking forward to it.
Do you have a honeymoon scheduled?
No honeymoon scheduled as yet. I'm hoping to get a fight just after I get married, and then the honeymoon can wait. So, sorry, Orla, when you see this, but the honeymoon can wait. Honeymoon can wait. Boxing comes first, and she knows that.
And then, would you like a fight before the end of the year? Or?
Oh, 100%. You know, if I could fight literally in October sometime, and then fight again in November or even early December, I'd love that.
And I literally said to Sarah yesterday, it would have been better to get a fight before and get a little bit more money in, but she said the way this boxing pays, you don't
The way the boxing rings up, do you ever make money?
Yeah.
As a small hall fighter, do you ever make money? You know, and like I said, I never do it for the money. For me, boxing's never been about the money, literally. I always said this from even when I started. Boxing for me has just been about the love and the passion for it.
And
Never been about the money.
Let's talk about that there, because you spar all the notable girls, you've been on the scene for a while. When can we see you on a big stage?
Listen, I deserve my flowers. Someone give me my flowers, whether it's Eddie Hearn, whether it's Frank Warren, anybody. I deserve my flowers. I've paid my dues, you know, always ready for sparring. When the girls are calling up Al, asking for sparring, I'm always here, always ready for it, you know, always helping everyone. I've helped many people during their camps in the lead up to their title fights. I just think it's now time to have mine.
Love that. And what's your final message to your supporters that tuned in from the start and will come and tune in, and everyone that's going to be at the wedding?
Keep dreaming, keep believing, and keep pushing forward.